Hi, I'm Adrienne Hendricks, a professional saddle maker here in Eagle, Idaho, right outside of Boise. I had something interesting happen the other day and I just thought I'd share. So I was on site doing some fittings and I had a client who said, "Oh, I've been having some problems, check my saddles." And the first thing I do with every saddle I pick up is give it a quick flex test. So I picked her saddle up and flexed it, and it was really flexy. And I just, along with her going, "Stop, stop, stop, don't break my saddle," I stopped. And it was really interesting because she had been told that it's not broken. And I actually ended up dropping the panels and checked it. And correct, it is not broken, and that there are not loose rivets. The tree is not cracked. However, there is so much give in the saddle that I believe the technical term of sprung is what I called it. Because when you think about it, when you sit on your saddle, you've got your tree that's your hammock, or your hammock stand, and then you've got the long webs in the seat that you sit on that's like the hammock. And when you sit in your hammock, you don't want to hit the ground because that's going to disperse your weight along the length of the hammock and the hammock stand, so your weight in turn is distributed along your horse's back. If you sit in a saggy hammock and hit the ground, all of a sudden all the weight's going to be going through your bum. And what can happen in saddles is they may not be technically broken, but if they have a lot of give, basically I wouldn't consider using them on my horse because all of my weight is going to be transferred right through my seat directly onto the tree in that area, as opposed to being hung just gently above the tree where my weight can then be dispersed. And I wanted to give you a quick example. So this is a tree that's pretty firm. This is a tree that I had in the shop that's basically, in my opinion, sprung, and I wouldn't use. And what's interesting too is if you feel underneath, you can actually feel the long webs sitting on the springs and the bars of the saddle. So in turn, that would basically be putting your weight directly on your horse's back and not distributing it through your saddle. So just something to think about. Just because your saddle's not broke doesn't mean that maybe you shouldn't be using it on your horse. I'm always here if you have any questions. Again, you can always reach me at englishsaddle.com. And thanks so much. Call me if you have any questions. Bye.